Hey guys, what's going on? This is Knife Standards. Today I'm going to be checking out this knife. Have you seen this one before? I was going to do an unboxing on it. I already did like a little mini unboxing. I posted that video. I've been carrying this today and it's awesome. This is from One Track Mind Knives. This is, I always want to say the IRE, I-R-E, but I guess it's the IRE. And I'm just so tempted to say it in an Irish accent. But anyway, this is from Steve Joyce. He is the man behind One Track Mind Knives. This is his first design that I'm aware of. I think this is his first knife design, and it is really damn cool. We will get into this in just a second. Again, I've been carrying this today. I'm gonna send it off to the next reviewer. I don't have a ton of time with it, but I made sure to get in some pocket time. There are going to be some changes made. This is the prototype, of course, of the IRE. It's the IRE. And then there's a couple things that I would like to see changed, but again, it's just my opinion. There's a lot of stuff about this knife that I absolutely love. So we'll get into all of that in just a second. But first, please follow me at Knife Standards. You can check out my stuff at knifestandards.com. I have my designs there, and of course you can follow me on Instagram. We just passed 2,500 subscribers on YouTube, so thank you. It's very cool to see that. So thank you for all the support. Get that out of the way, and let's talk about the IRE. I'm just assuming, I've never heard anyone pronounce it. I'm assuming it's the IRE, not the IRE. The IRE. Okay, so this is OEM'd by Kunwu Knives, and I gotta say, this feels better than the stuff from Kunwu. So take that however you want. But for me, for my personal taste, like for the feel, Kunwu does some really cool stuff, and then some stuff that kind of it's either hit or miss for me, for my tastes. But this is just awesome. This is a beast of a knife. You can see this really kind of tall grind, flat ground. I'm gonna call it a sheep's foot. You have a nice little harpoon action. It's comfortable. We got a unique pivot, kind of like a triangle-ish pivot. Check out the back. Let's go over materials really quick, and then I will tell you about the changes that are gonna be made on this knife that Steve over at One Track Mind Knives sent to me. And again, huge shout out to him for letting me check this out. Whenever there's a new knife that is kind of on the horizon, or there's a prototype getting passed around and I think it looks awesome and I want to check it out, I always message them. I mean, whoever it is, I always send a message, and some people tell me to fuck off, or they just ignore the message, which is totally fine. It's totally fine. I know that you got to get your prototypes into the hands of the bigger reviewers. I totally get it. But again, Steve over at One Track Mind Knives was kind enough to send this my way to check out, and I really appreciate that. So shout out to him, and of course follow him at One Track Mind Knives. You can Google it. Check him out on Reddit, Instagram, etc. Okay, so let's go over some materials. We got some weave, carbon fiber, inlays. It is a bolster lock. You can see that, so it's like a frame lock, but it has this outer layer, this kind of inlay of the carbon fiber. Really nice. Weave carbon fiber feels good. There's a little bit of, it's not super polished, it feels like a good texture. We got a milled titanium pocket clip, titanium bolster, blade steel. I'm pretty sure this is 20 CV. I should have checked on that. Well, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure. 20 CV, M390. I don't know why I didn't know that. Anyway, I will post that in the description what the blade steel is. If you guys know, feel free to comment it. But I'm already too far into the video. I'm not stopping the video. I don't do any editing, so we're going ahead. It is flat ground, machine satin. You have multiple deployment methods, and I think sometimes when you jam too many deployment methods into the knife, it takes away from the design, and that is not the case with this knife. I think that it adds to the knife. It really makes it fun and fidgety and cool. We have a long deployment slot, we have thumb studs, and we have a front flipper. They all work equally well, which is hard to pull off. So very cool. All right, let's go ahead and get into the changes that are going to be made. This is the prototype. Hopefully a pre-order is coming. I think he said summer pre-order, so keep an eye out for that. All right, first change, we got internal. Oh, so there will be some internal milling. Right now there is not. It's just kind of flat slabs of titanium in there. So there will be internal milling for weight reduction. Although I gotta say, this does not feel heavy. I mean, it doesn't feel too heavy to me at all. Improved jimping. And I guess he's gonna get rid of this. It's almost like a crown spine, this contouring. And then, yeah, the jimping's a little slick. I get that. All right, so improved jimping, a little bit more grip, and then they're gonna extend the jimping down to here, which I think is an awesome idea. Increase the finger choil here. Okay, I see it. I don't know if that's necessary, but okay, I get it. Filler tab. This does not bother me at all, but they're gonna include a filler tab so you can reverse the clip and then add, you screw in the filler tab on the opposite side. Cool, I think that's a good idea. No lanyard hole, good. I don't care for lanyard holes. Detent, see, this one's interesting. Detent ramp edition. See, personally, I think the action is great how it is. I don't need the detent ramp at all. And early detent, let's see. Yeah, it's on the late side. So they're gonna make the detent engagement a little bit earlier. Okay, cool, fine. So let's go over some things that I would like to see changed, and then we'll finish up with some things that I absolutely love about this knife. So first thing, I would love to see a hollow grind. I know it's more expensive. I don't know if Kunwu is doing that or if they can do that, but the flat grind is great. Don't get me wrong. Like, this is gonna work well. It's been working for me today on the boxes that I chopped up. I didn't do any crazy cutting. It's not my knife. For a prototype, I'm trying to take care of it. Like, I don't want to abuse it. Flat grind works great, but that would be really sick to see a belt satin hollow. Again, first design, it's more expensive. I totally get it. The flat grind works well on this, so not necessary. The one thing that I would like to see really change is the thumb studs. These remind me of the CRK, the Chris Reeve thumb studs. They're just kind of pokey. I think those can be improved for my thumb. Again, this is all just my opinion. Backspacer looks great. What else was I going to mention? That might be it. I think that was it. Thumb studs, hollow grind. Yeah, no, the rest of it is right on. Now let's go ahead and talk about some things that I really like about this knife. First of all, the action, no matter how you deploy it, it feels great. The detent feels great. Middle finger flick. Front flipper feels great. Thumb studs, although the actual studs are a little pokey, the action for the thumb studs feels awesome. So, and you can slow roll it. And check out this closing action. It is a big, beefy blade, so you're gonna get that nice swing. Boom. Action, detent, deployment methods, very cool. It's hard to pull off multiple, 1, 2, 3, let's say 3 deployment methods and have them all work well. Sometimes when there are too many deployment methods, one is really good and the other 2 aren't, or vice versa. Ergos feels great. The ergonomics feel great. It's comfortable in hand. It works well in and out of pocket. It doesn't feel too beefy and big, although this is a large knife. The pocket clip works well. No complaints there. Carry has been comfortable today. And the acoustics are damn good. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's not, I don't need it to be like a ting and like a, whatever, but pretty cool, pretty unique acoustics. I like that a lot. So I'm gonna do a little size comparison to wrap this up. We'll go ahead and get 80-20.5 and just, you know, my top 5 favorite knives. One of my top 5 favorite knives. Got the Sonora. Get these measured up. Sonora, we got about 3 1/4, 7.75, 80-20.5, about maybe 3 on the, under 3, 2.75 on the blade length, and just under 7.5. And then the IRE, we got 3 on the cutting edge, 3.5 on the blade length, and about 8 1/4 overall length. So, and by the way, the full review of this is coming. It's coming. I don't know when, but it's coming. So let's wrap this up. Again, huge shout out to Steve over at One Track Mind Knives for sending this over. I love checking out new prototypes. It means a lot to me to help and do whatever I can to help new designers or new companies or one-man operations, because I know how incredibly difficult it is. So hopefully you guys like this as much as I do. As far as pricing goes, I forget exactly what it was, but I remember seeing the price and going, yep, that's right on. So again, for price and for blade steel, definitely keep up with One Track Mind Knives. I'll try and put it in the bio, but sometimes I forget. And yeah, let me know what you think of this knife. It is very cool. I definitely want one. To me, this outdoes the CKF Evo, and this outdoes Kunwu's ripoff of the Evo. I forget what the name is, but this is where it's at. It's unique, it's cool, I like it a lot. One Track Mind Knives, IRE, the IRE. All right, guys, I'll catch you later. Let me know what you think of this knife in the comments, and I will be back with more videos very soon.